Welcome guys to another episode of Minecraft Bedwars. For once, today we actually don't have a topic since I haven't purchased a new mouse, I haven't purchased anything, so no reviews today. So considering the last 3 episodes has been mouse reviews, I'm not counting the Adachi Vine Boom video and the Josuke Candy video. So some backstory to the Adachi Vine Boom video. I always fall asleep to some kind of YouTube video in the background, no matter what. It could be anything. And this one time, apparently, I fell asleep to it and I was listening to it for 5 hours. Yep, 5 hours. So I guess I've been listening to Adachi Vine Boom for 5 hours now. Okay, enough about that story. Another story that happened was, this happened all the way back in January, during when I was still in vacation in the land of the rising sun. So in Japan, there's a bunch of stores that sells basically secondhand stuff. You can find it in stores like Hard Off, Book Off, Jack Off. Yeah, any of that. You can find stuff from computers stuff to toys, basically. So I actually stumbled upon one of these stores, and around the time I actually was planning to buy a Nintendo Switch, because I was planning to do stuff with my Switch, which I cannot say because I probably will get sued sooner or later when I say things. So yeah, I found this very cheap Nintendo Switch Lite for just less than $100. It comes with everything except the box. But here's the thing. As you know, expensive stuff gets stolen every now and then, right? So basically they just put a bunch of Nintendo Switch behind the shelf, in a glass shelf, which you need a key to unlock it. But here's the problem. I had to call up the store clerk, and as you know, I'm not that good at socializing. That's why I become a VTuber. So basically I go up to this store clerk, which doesn't speak English, and I just go in the most monotone voice. I go, I need help. The store clerk was just looking at me and I just keep repeating, I need help, like a crazed person, which is pretty. Now that I think about it, I think I might have terrorized the store clerk without actually realizing. But before then, I just ran away. Then I called up my sister, who actually speaks Japanese, to unlock the shelf, and well, I ended up purchasing it with the Switch Lite. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to tell this story, a couple of days ago I was talking about it with my sister, and I think I might have accidentally terrorized some random Japanese person in Sapporo. If you ask me, there's some part of it being funny, because I just keep saying I need help without realizing that I'm actually making the store clerk terrified by the second. I mean, they don't understand English, but yeah. Anyways, so here's a short story. Fuck. I can't speak. Here's the story I really wanna share. So this happened one day. It's just like regular any old day. I was just slacking off, reading shit, things like that. But then I realized it was 7 in the morning. I didn't fall asleep at all. I didn't took any sleeping things, any of that shit. So I would basically be half asleep at this point, right? But luckily, since I didn't sleep, I was messaged early in the morning. Usually I just wake up in 1 in the afternoon. I almost said 1 in the morning because that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I usually wake up in 1 in the afternoon and usually don't read any of my messages. So this time I actually got lucky, since I got message in the morning, which the message was urgent apparently. So it was basically oh, you're gonna do the interview for this thing called an IELTS test, an IELTS speaking test. I don't know what you want to call it. So I was like, okay, then I'll just do it right now. So maybe I can just sleep more in the afternoon. But here's where the problem hits. Since I didn't fall asleep, I would probably be half asleep, right? And this interview was basically like very important for like scoring. Like IELTS have like 4 tests. Like there's, as I remember, I think there was speaking, reading, writing, and I think grammar. I'm not sure about the last one. I don't remember the last one. I always forget the last one. Yeah, so I had to speak to this guy while probably being half asleep. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall asleep in this interview. So then I quickly just tried to get like at least 30 minutes of sleep, and you know it didn't work. Like let's all be honest, who can sleep in like 30 minutes of shit? Not me. So yeah, the interview happened. Regular things happen. They asked my name, they asked my age, what I do, what I learned, why I want to take this test and shit. And there was one very dreaded question that I had. What do you do in your usual morning routine? Not like morning routine, I meant like routine in general. Well, this is gonna be hard since, as I said from earlier, I wake up in like 1 in the afternoon, and let's be honest, I can't say that. I can't say to the guy who's interviewing me, I don't want to make him see me as a lazy bum, which I am. So I lied. I basically just lied. I just said I wake up at like 7 in the morning, which sometimes is true. I guess I technically did not sleep until 7 in the morning. I lied again. I said like I study, which is bullshit. I did not study jack shit. I lied again. I said, well, technically not a license. Sometimes I do actually read, but it's not your traditional books. And then with my 100 IQ play, I said, oh, I edit videos and I work as a content creator, which not full lie. I mean, I don't edit videos, like I meant like I edit this video, but like I don't edit every day. But yeah, and so he asked, oh, what video you do? I explained, yeah, I do gaming videos, I do mouse reviews and shit. I mean, considering from the last 3 videos we did was just basically mouse reviews. And so, another dreaded question. Can I have your YouTube handle? This is where everything shattered. I was basically fucked. I was like, oh shit, what do I tell this guy? A normal person would go like, oh yeah, here's my YouTube handle, it's at poopman771 or something like that. Yeah, I make these kinds of video, you can watch it, blah blah blah, I don't give a shit. But me, who's always worried on what I say and like what I do and shit, had to improvise. So luckily the night before there was this guy in the Discord. You should join, by the way, if you want to. So there was this one guy in the Discord. We talked about the same things in the interview. He asked like, oh, what do I do, blah blah blah. My excuse was basically I sent him my channel handle, and he told me, oh, I'm gonna subscribe to you now, blah blah blah. I told him basically like, yeah, don't do that, just subscribe if you want. But deep down I was like, subscribe. So luckily I can use that answer to answer this guy's question. I told them, oh yeah, I don't really give out my channel handle. I really want to just people to find me in like recommendation and shit like that, which is a massive lie. As I said I would give out my channel handle in a second if they ask. But let's this person like know my actual face and you guys don't. Loser. I'm kidding. So yeah, this guy knows my face, so if one day I somehow say something controversial, he knows my face, which is a big no-no, which probably could land me in prison, considering how stupid you know what in here. If I said it, I would probably land in prison, probably. So yeah, the test happened and everything went well. Usual, I said a bunch of lies. I mean, I could get screwed if this video get found out, like if I said like a bunch of lies. Yeah, so and then I got the score. Basically, I got like a 5.5 score for everything except like one of the subjects, which I only got 5. So that means my average rating is like 5.5. But I need to get like a average. Okay, guys, one last story. I think we should have enough time. If not, I don't know if I'm gonna record another scene. So yeah. So this video was actually supposed to come out around like early May, somewhere in like middle of April or something like that. But something happened that, well, it basically stopped every single production that I had worked on, including like schoolwork, homework, whatever work, jacking off work, whatever. So here's the story. So one day I basically got sick, right? I was like coughing and sneezing and shit all over the place. I was basically having the cold, the cough, COVID and all that shit. Okay, maybe not COVID, but one day, or I think it was around like 3 days after I got sick. One day I just basically woke up and I realized something. I can't see shit. I went fucking blind. So first I thought, I guess it wasn't that serious. It only I cannot see. What's the big idea? But then I realized, I can't see. That means I cannot see the path I'm going to walk. Okay, that sounds very like wise man, like fucking Persona 4 shit. Speaking of Persona 4, that was also another reason why this video took so long to come out. I was slacking off playing Persona 4. So yeah, anyways, so basically I can't see shit. I told my parents, I told them it wouldn't be such a big deal, blah blah. Then I went out to eat with my family, including my sister's boyfriend, so-called boyfriend. I'm trying to gaslight her to thinking she doesn't actually have a boyfriend. She's just schizophrenic. Yeah. So after that, I went out to eat at a like sushi restaurant, right? You know, one of those shit. So basically, what happened was, you know, one of those tiny plates where you put the soy sauce and shit on it. Yeah, those kinds. So this around this part, no one was really actually that concerned, including me. I was just like going with the flow and shit because I can still visualize a bit of what I can't see. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but so, but there's one part I genuinely just cannot see the like the plate that I put the sauce in, and that started to get my parents worried and shit. And so we immediately like rushed me to the hospital to check on what the fuck happened to my eye. Why did I fucking went blind? And when I went to the hospital, the fucking doctors can't even know why I went blind. Like, they're not even sure 100%. They're just theorizing and shit. So they say like something that goes along the lines of like, oh, apparently I coughed so hard that some kind of blood vessel popped in my eye, which I'm not even sure that can happen. But the doctor gave me some kind of medicine. I'm not sure for my cold and cough and shit, but nothing to cure my blindness. So I'm stuck like that for an entire week until randomly I wake up in the morning and realize, oh, I'm not blind anymore. So yeah, that's why I can't really work on this video, and that's why the video came out a bit late. I didn't write the script at that point, so this wasn't actually supposed to be in a video. Plus I was, after that I was just slacking off playing Persona 4 and 5. Because I finished it. I actually defeated the Reaper in all 3 games. Yep, 3 Persona games. Nothing more, nothing less. I never heard of Persona 1, 2, and 2 Eternal Punishment. What are those games? So anyways, that's enough story for the video, I think. I think that's long enough. I think there might be some footage left. I'm not even sure, considering how long I told the stories. But yeah, I swear I'm not gonna swear the next video is gonna be it, but sometime this year it's going to get uploaded. The Minecraft VR video, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't worked on it. I only wrote like a very short script or idea of what I want to do in the video, and maybe another video, but this time it's actually not gonna be a mouse review. It's gonna be a review of something. It's quite expensive. I actually bought it and become a bit broke. That's why I can't buy another mouse. Anyways, thanks for listening. I think there might be some footage left. I'm not sure. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye.